Team agreements. Team agreements is a very important catalyst for driving alignment, action, and accountability for the organization and for the team itself. Let's look at a sample team agreements template. It starts with the team name. Be intentional about the name. Have a fun element about it. For example, Team Avengers. Next, the motto of the team. Team Avengers makes value work happen for our customers. Short, simple, sweet. Motto, the mission statement. Next, very important aspect of the team agreements is the players or the team members in that team and the roles that they are performing. Could be from an engineer, test engineer, analyst, project manager, scrum master, program manager, manager, etc. Being very clear about what roles each of the members are performing. Maybe sometimes the members perform dual roles, right? In their respective bandwidth capacities. Be clear about it. Next very important aspect is the metrics that this team is collecting, publishing on an ongoing sprint cycle or your development cycle. Your metrics could be just as simple as the features delivered, the stories delivered, the value that we have given back to the customer. How did we make our delivery happen? What are those quality metrics on the defects, on the defect densities, for example? And more importantly, the retrospectives, the learnings that this team is having on your sprints, on your dev cycles. What retrospective actions is this team implementing? Next, very, very important aspect, which often at times does not get kind of considered from teams, is how is this team celebrating having fun together? Ideas around that. Next to consider is the strengths, the table of the strengths and skills that this team is bringing, the powerhouse, the collective wisdom, the collective skill sets. Just to know about which person is bringing what skills, how are we working on our product or the service. Then, as we kind of wrap up our team agreements template, also make sure like you have the alignment on the team values. Some of the values, obviously, which are so very powerful: focus, openness, respect, courage, commitment, authenticity, etc. etc. The next important aspect are the work agreements that this team is having. Your definition of done. How is the team getting your work done on your respective product service? Your definition of ready. Any other work agreements, and make sure those agreements are aligned with your business, with your stakeholders, with your leadership. And finally, what are those iteration events? What are those events that this team is having, whether the team does Scrum, whether the team does Kanban, or whether the team does your regular traditional cycles of work? Here are some powerful questions to consider while creating these team agreements. What would make this a powerful working relationship? What can we count from each other? When we are challenged, how do we want to be? Very important when the team is going through healthy conflict phase. How do we hear all the voices? Anything else? And the team agreements being such a important evolving artifact, make sure every member on your team is contributing to the team agreement and aligning overall in terms of what's generated, and making sure that how this artifact will continue getting updated, who will be doing that. More importantly, keep on revisiting your team agreements in your retrospectives or every few cycles, and make sure you folks are always aligned, the team is always aligned. So more power to the teams for creating alignment, action, and accountability through the team agreements.